expensive, like something in around the 100 or so. That is extremely close. That is fucking almost close enough. Let's try better. That's kind of getting worse. Hold up. Good enough for me. I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to keep going. Now, I've got to actually send you down here. Swing past this, see what you could do. As for the people that I was just trying to fix up with their schedule, bring this back. Where are you, mate? Who was I working on? I was working on Engo. You, I wanted to see this. Smithing was 5. Cooking is 5. What do? You do plant cutting and stuff. That's not really a problem, but if you have spare time and you can cook, do so. Now, what I'm gonna do, I know my person's gonna rock up at another trader in a minute, and that will be on its own level frustrating because I'll get pulled out of everything I'm doing again. But I do need to be making more of these. That's where a good chunk of my steel is going at the moment, I'm pretty sure. But it's alright, I do need medical beds. I actually need fucking medical beds. So the more of them I can be making, the better right now. Food binge. Man, that's alright. You've been a prisoner for a while. Just fucking go for it. Get some up here as well. That was not straight. Doesn't matter. That can stay. It'll bother me later. It'll be something I find later. Yeah, this spot here I think is a bridge as well. That's the one spot I want to put one of these. So I'm pretty sure this corner is moisture affected. I'm pretty sure. That's the only reason why like little bridge spots like that happen. Let's see, constructed. It reckons it's wood floor, but I'm just going to assume it's maybe not. And just put the pump there for a little bit. And worst case scenario is I uproot the pump and put it somewhere else. Like up here really needs the extra work. Like this is going to be trying to dry out this area so I can remove my bridges and stuff. Inyo's pigging out because she's a Gamad. Let's see. Now, guns and shit. Guns and weapons and shit. So pretty much crossbows and stuff. I do want to sell crossbows. I could just like pretty much take anything that's wooden and just be like, get rid of it out of my inventory and just have wood. But I know I can sell stuff. That is also an excellent sculpture. Nice. Got a couple of excellents. 2 out of 3. Half and half. Fucking no. Overall percentages, most people just make good. I've got extra beds I need to go sort out as well. But let's make sure some people got some weapons. So I just want to kind of like click along them so that I can kind of just bring them to here. You're a pacifist anyway, so that's fine. Jet, Nick. A lot of these people up front's going to have Franklin's a pacifist. I just want to make sure that whoever can get a weapon, like you, Chris, let's see, you need shooting, have a gun. I probably haven't made a gun for a while. My people have been pretty focused in on making beds. Alright. I look like I've got a lot of melee weapons here. Oh, there's one gun. Hold up. You can fucking kill animals with a minigun. Go for it, son. Go for your life. We'll have a great time. The animals might not, but sure. Let's see. Benico. It is nice that they're like not as squished up. I think it made it a lot harder to see when I had like more people outside. Although I don't know why it got like so much bigger and clearer to fucking read considering how small it was before. Grasshopper mate, you can take a weapon. Young is on a shoot frenzy. Alright, I'm looking for people that want melee weapons. So, the only reason why I'm not using like the, what do you call it? Arrow key things to like zip around the base is because I actually want to stay here so I can allocate and go on to the next person relatively quicker. I'm pretty sure most people have a gun. Anybody else that needs one, I just don't have guns. I could give them like bow and arrows and shit like that. Obviously, I could do that, but I'm not going to. I'll use swords and I'll use guns of various like descriptions, but kind of not the in-betweens. I just want to make sure everybody's got a weapon because like I either get attacked like in winter or on the breach of summer. Just got attacked like on the edge of summer. There's a good chance that I'll get attacked again sometime soon. Somebody made a masterwork. God damn it. Okay. Pemmican, sure. I'll take that. I probably have enough money for that. And maybe steel, but I'll have a look. Let's see. Construction, I've got that. Got any more psychic shock lances? You don't. I can sell you that. Not my guns. So, no, I can't buy whatever it was I was trying to buy off this person. I literally am not sure. Am I trying to buy a pemmican? Let's not do that. I could sell off some of my animals, ironically. Like, I actually have, like, extra. I'll sell the foals. They'll give me a bit more. I would rather take back the extra steel if I can carry and or afford it, which I can, which is good. Anything else that I could possibly get? Like, extra components would be good. You'd think that, like, my high priority would be the food, but it's generally not. Get a few of these. Actually, fuck it. I can afford extra. I forgot that I have, like, 3 grand on me. So, yeah, that is something. I will take your extra medicine. I know I can harvest that shit, but whatever. I also don't necessarily need to be selling my horses, but I'll still do it. I don't really need that much extra horse, you know? As for this, I guess I will take your pemmican. I will take some of your meats. I'm gonna push it up to, like, the point where I almost kind of, like, don't have the money for it. That's still pushing it a little bit. Maybe take you down to 50. Is this, like, what is this, venison? That's, like, just, what, wild deer or some shit like that? Like, it shouldn't be this expensive. Or at least you'd think it wouldn't be, but RimWorld charges a bit. Let's get you up. I'm pretty sure that'll be all the food I can take, right? Yeah. Cool. Almost there. Yay. Exact numbers. Sweet. Now let's go home. Well, that is not home. You're drunk. Go home. Blizzard has created a steel bed masterwork. Sweet. I need those. I will also get rid of some of these extra beds soon, but it will help if I actually make the, what you call it, the vitals monitors and stuff in between where they need to be. Because then they put any extra steel and stuff into those spots. It's kind of good. Let's see. What else have I got? I need to harvest my hops, which should end up going to my animals. I also need to check. Oh, my strawberries are doing great. They're pretty much done. I've got the tiniest fucking sliver. I saw that. Look, there's a tiny slither of electricity in there. I really need more solar and shit up here. And also wind turbines at work. I definitely didn't use them very well. I could put... You see, I don't want to put my wind turbines in here because I know that I'll have to cut down the trees and my animals won't get quite as much. But what I could do, which I hadn't considered before, is I could just literally put like a row like this. This is going to give me a bit of electricity. Obviously, whenever my turrets explode, these will too. Not the smartest for it, but it also will slow down enemies coming over them as well. So there is that. In the best case scenario, you know? If I can just pump in a shit ton more solar, I know this takes away the smallest, like, scrapping from my animals. But if I can get more solar there, and or potentially move this, where am I going here? I kind of want to be able to put more, another one of these, like, here facing that way. And I don't know if they interfere with each other or not. I think if it was to there, it maybe wouldn't. But I'm not too sure. I could take this down as a straight line. I know I'm trying to, like, maximize the amount of fucking food my animals do get. But I could probably put that up in there. I don't think that would interfere. Nah, that wouldn't interfere. Hold up. You lot. And probably you. You can go. It's going to cripple my energy for a little bit, but not for too long. I'll move it up there. I will probably put another one facing up since I'll have the space for it down here somewhere so they can go as well. I'll figure out solar in and around that. And then it will be its own little side that looks completely different to everywhere else. Save this. Hoping that they get a move on with this too, so that I don't forget about what I'm doing. How are we going for gear? Statues and shit are all good. My extra solar lights can probably just go for the moment. Any that are in here can go. They're just taking up space. Extra beds. Let's get beds around the place. Wherever I can fit them. I don't want to junk up Moose's room. He's already shitty about his bedroom. He cares a lot for his stuff. I'd rather him not destroy something again. Not something of value. Not all the way up there. I want to put stuff here. Right there. Yeah. I'm going to have plenty enough fucking bedrooms, especially once I take out the last couple of medical beds as well and move them down. Somebody's also got the flu, so I'll have to check that out in a sec. This is immediately like, those ones are already set up there. Alright, who's got the flu? Gat. Gat has always got the flu. Gat's always got the flu or the plague or whatever the passing illness is in my base. I'm pretty sure he's also got the sickly trait, which is why he keeps getting sick. Oh, they've harvested my chocolate trees. Holy shit. Fucking wasn't expecting that. I do need a heater in here though. Hold up. I've got heaters. Gonna need that for winter. There. I should only need one for the size room that I've got, I hope. I would imagine. Maybe I need more. I'll check it out as it goes. There's links around. Let's get rid of you. And then I'll prioritize the other animals. As for what else was I doing? How you guys going? You guys headed home? Yep. Okay, my animals are doing pretty good. I must admit, like, they obviously, like, we get, like, the odd spare bed and stuff. I love how it's, like, it's owned by the dromedaries, but, like, the dromedaries can't get down here to sleep. So I'd love to just be able to click them all and just be, like, set owner and reassign, like, all of them. That would be fantastic, but it doesn't quite work like that. As for these doors, though, you can avoid holding them open. And same with these, what do you call them, the little barn door thingies as well. Because what I had is during summer, I needed them to stay open so my animals basically didn't roast inside. Which I don't need to do anymore because it's now fall. And before I know it, it'll be winter. It'll be quite cold. Like, it's already -4 degrees outside. By that logic, I should get all of my heaters running. Let's get them designated. I think you only clicked on the one. Like, I really need all of them. Go. Just delegate them on. I don't think that room has one. No. Okay, that was an oversight. I have a spare, so that's fine. We can put you... Sure. If I could get rid of, like, the rock there, that would be great. I don't think that actually has power on that side. I could put you there. That would definitely work. This would explain why this area isn't necessarily working. Hold on. Let's say get rid of you. Get rid of you. Possibly even you there. Now, I'm pretty sure they can't build there because they can't reach it, maybe. So my only thoughts with that would be to carve out the space behind it so then they can walk around if they really, really need to. Links and animal pen. Well, we are working on that. I mean, I'm actively working on it. I don't know about my people. They may or may not kill it in time. My animal's doing. Nobody's downed. What needs training? I've got a lot of fucking lambs, apparently. At some point, I got a lot of lambs. I need to check that. Also got a lot of dromedary calves and shit. I do have set up to have a lot of them. Let's see, mega sloths. What else we get? We got some more mega sloths. Right? And there is a cat down somewhere. Why? Such a health problem. Oh my god, the fucking cat's in the alcohol again. Seriously. I like specifically asked them to leave the alcohol areas alone and they still get in there. Alright. Solar up the top. Oh, alpaca. Oh, fucking self-tamed. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. We kind of like... We actually have like a situation where you're gonna get culled immediately. So... Unfortunate for you, but I don't have to tell them to do that. Let's see, 5, 15. There is a lot of There's a lot of fucking baby dromedaries at the moment. There's too many for my people to be taking care of. Maybe set it up that there's like 5 of each in like the young situations of like the big animals, because that is too many, way too many. The sheer amount of food that they're eating combined with the amount of training required is too much, way too much. As for cows and stuff, we've already got like maximum adult situation going. Same with pigs. I was letting the pigs kind of go because they weren't honestly reproducing that much. So I might leave them set as 5 and 10. That'd be fine. Megasloths are still free range. Thumbros are still 3 range. Horses don't breed that fast. They're fine. Everything else should be mostly fine. I have this like set up for the deers, but honestly, if I get deers, I'll just like deal with them. Oh wait, I want the donkeys still set up. Donkeys are still 0. Donkeys are 0 zeros because I will slaughter them. Let's see, gazelles can go, goats can go. Not really a problem. Let's see, guinea pigs. I don't really get them very often. If I do, I'll cull them myself. It should be fine. Let's see, ibex does. Again, I'll do that myself. Turkeys, I don't get that often anymore. I used to have a lot of variety of animal, and I ended up culling them down so that I could make way for more people in my colony. Because I figured that there must be like a ratio of animal to human that the game can handle. And at the moment, if I've got like fucking how many 95 ducks, still 98 dromedaries, like it's not as bad as when I had the 150 fucking ducks and I wasn't paying attention to that. That's not that bad, but it's still a problem. Let's get rid of those. Let's save both my save files so I don't have to deal with that again. Unless I forget and do something awful. Let's go up into solar and check on that. So nobody's come up here yet. There is a lot of parts and shit laying around that they should be moving out. Some of these animals should get culled pretty soon because a lot of these are like I've got 66 dromedaries right there in that frame. Yeah, there they go. Fuentes is on it. I'm going to have so much fucking meat in a moment. And as for the hops, what are we at? 4,500? That's fine. How are we going in here? Because my animals have to move these as well. So I will probably not need to allow this yet. We've got 10,000 rice still available to them. It's going to come into winter soon. I just want them to keep moving stuff up here because I have too many up here. And I need my hauling animals to always be in at least a condition to go. Okay, what is this? Unroofed. All right, hold up. Zone. Let's get a roof on this. Because I don't know why you guys got sloppy with that, but let's get a roof. Then it will have, what temperature is this set up to? 21. Should be fine for winter. Even if this goes into a low area, it should be fine. God damn, there's a lot of animals needing culling. But it's going to free up so many of my trainers. So many. And let's see. So my general idea with this is, I know I can't put it down at the moment, but I want to put one here. And then Mira have one about here. And see if I can get it to be 2 across. I might be able to fit 2. Maybe. If I can, they'll give me immediately 4 of these, right? And then I can put the solar generators wherever I need to for it. But in the meantime, I'll have this section built out, which of course can explode every time one of these things explode, which obviously that's a problem, but I'm just trying to get more solar at this point. This side is fine. These 2 are doing great. It's just the top end. Just the top end that's struggling. Just this corner. So if I can put more solar and I can get more wind turbines, because I only have 1 geothermal on this corner. I think all of them only have 1. You've got 1. You've got sort of 1 that took the other one. Yeah, each corner basically has 1 geothermal point. I added extra watermill generators to try to fix that. The only thing I haven't done is added more fans, which I did up here. I did a lot up here. Also, these can enable too. Not like we've got a problem with that, but I'll just enable it. And same with this corner. I know some of this needed to be made. They can still make them. How are they going for that? Is anything blocking that? No. Right, and that should be mostly fine. Nothing's blocking it. What about this corner? I love how they're just going to leave this down here to rot now. I probably should have just, like, released it up higher. I don't think it's a matter of not having space. I've got space. I think it's a matter of my people and animals having the time to go and get it. I think that's where my issue is at the moment. And a rat self-tamed. Now, I've got curious about these rats, right? Somebody's told me that apparently, like, a really great way to stress test your computer because they fucking breed like flies is rats. And I'm real tempted. Like, I don't want to fucking crash the game. But at the same time, like, that is real quick, easy meat. And my colony is growing quite fast. Although I've got, like, pretty solid, like... I got pretty solid chicken and duck production at the moment. Sad wanderer, huh? Fine. How you guys going? Nearly home. As long as they make it home before winter, that's all I care about. Let's see. Corn crops are pretty much done. Strawberries are getting there. Almost done. The heel root stuff takes fucking forever to grow. This is done. These will start to rot soon. You notice that they're mostly gone. They're like blighted, but they got halted where they were. So my animals won't eat it. They'll have to rot in winter when it gets too cold. As for everywhere else, it should be warm enough. Hopefully. How are you guys going? Rio? You're ready to go? Toxo? Not yet. Loso. I love how you guys like standing at these points, but they're like not on. I also forgot to turn on like any of the fireplaces and stuff for my prisoners. Like they didn't get that, but it also hasn't been cold enough. Tosk is basically the last one. You know what I want is these to not be gathering spots. I really don't want my people going and hanging out in with the prisoners. I allowed it to be gathering spots for my prisoners to hang out, but it hasn't kind of like gone that way. Also, how's the power on this? Power. Yeah, you got connections. It's all good. Now, like I said, my only problem is when they start disconnecting this shit up here. Like, they are building first, which is really nice. My people are big on building, then, like, taking ages to destroy anything, especially since this is top corner map. I'm not expecting to see these go for a while. But I hope that when they do, I can at least, like, get shit in here faster. New recruit. Sweet. What's your thing? Your normal daytimer. I don't know if I set anybody else ready to go. I'm pretty sure it was just Byro. Okay. And recruit type, daytime. What are you? Oh, you're pretty far down the list. It's going to be a lot easier to deal with. I like it when they're at the bottom and they're so much easier to find. Apart from like when you get one and they're like all the way up like here or something. You're like, where the fuck is that person? Let's see. 11 on handling. You're going to be handling an animal. Sweet. 4 on cooking. I'm fine with you just doing animal stuff. And researching's fine. A lot of the people that do the animals also do researching. It's very interesting like that. Okay, we've got some extra beds. Let's see if I can get this reinstalled. I'll go through and I'll just remove the ones that aren't good. Or are good but aren't excellent, you know. They'll help clear up the space a little bit. More beds will get made faster because of it. Somebody's having a major break risk. That's only good. Normal. Normal. A lot of these are going to be normal or good. I don't get a lot of people make excellent quality beds. Construction botched. So he would have lost like some of the gear to have made what he made. But it also sent it back to like the very beginning. So work was like sent back to 0. That's what basically happens when they botch working on something. You can lose resources and it essentially isn't great. I'm going to try to put a sterile tile in this corner. I don't think it's a problem. I think that that's probably fine. They should be allowed to interact with that. Let's see. Steel hospital bed. Let's send you that way. Let's get rid of... I don't want all the ones that are out there. So I'll have to do this more carefully. Hold up. Just those, not you, you. All those can uninstall that. We'll get these all up in the place. See, reinstall to there. This light, I think, has to move. What did I do with the other one? I didn't have lights there. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So we'll deconstruct a couple of lights. I didn't realize I had excess of, or perhaps some may have actually been destroyed previously and I just actually haven't noticed. Let's see. These ones are down facing. Whoops, not there. That's for sure. Not there. Somebody's having a major brake risk. My caravan's back. Sweet. That was quick, guys. That was super quick. I'll wait until the stuff's like a bit closer up. But I'll select all my horses. This time, I'll fucking do it up near one of the pens. And Broster is growing again. God damn it. I must admit, they harvested it real quick before. I'll just have to check what level of like harvest it's on. I also think that this group's much further ahead. I just want the front group. Just this lot. Good. Alright, you lot. Doug is fucking running. He's like, there is a race and he's actively in it. Alright, you guys put that stuff back. I did allow, I'll just check. I did allow everybody to have their jackets. Yes, I did. Sweet. Okay. Get these beds where they need to be. That one's normal. The only problem is when they do make more beds while I'm actively trying to place things, it does make it a little bit difficult to figure out where stuff is meant to go. Like, for instance, this is only a good quality bed, so I don't want to move that. This one's excellent, though. So I do have to check that little bit extra. I should be able to put that there. It shouldn't impede itself. Reinstall. I should be able to get you there. And you're an excellent too. Cool. Oh, that was a masterwork. Sweet. That's an excellent. So get you up that way. That one's fine where it is. This one's an excellent. Oh man, it's been so long since I've had the hospital sort of coming along like this. It's nice. I haven't really had like a fully situated actual hospital. We'll get some vital monitors around the area. Troscom has finally like joined the group, so that's good. That ain't the way you're supposed to face. That's for sure. I'll put you there. Alright, that and that. You two can go there. That should be there and there. There and there. And I'm pretty sure there and there. Give or take. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I should be able to sort out the rest once they've got like locations and shit. Some of these beds are kind of getting done. It's only good quality. Good. Yeah, alright. I will come back to this area. They're almost done with beds. I feel like you're actually... Install that. Because yeah, usually it has... What, the vitals monitor thing facing them. I normally haven't had this like the wrong way around. Very interesting. I didn't know it could be wrong way around. I also don't know if I just sat that back around the way it was. Like that. I'll see if they move or not. I'll get the picture. And kangaroo's on a work frenzy. So I will go check that out in a moment. That is the right way. Nope, don't reinstall that. I just want a copy of it. Alright, you. Yeah, so I never really realized that this actually has a direction, but then I've always had them that this like blue part is facing out. So it's never really occurred to me either. Like I've always just had them semi in the right direction. You reinstall that. I don't know which way that's going to go. It's probably going to be facing up again as well. Yeah. Yeah, like that. There we go. Those two are right. That one's got to be turned around once somebody does that. That. Those two are right. That's right. This one's wrong. Would you like that? That's right, that's right. These are... Cool. Alright, let's go check on Boscom. Mate, what's your bio? You are also daytime. And you're up here. No drugs. Attack. And you're a daytimer. Nice. So... pretty much, I think I only have one more prisoner to take on, I think. I'll quickly check with that too. Let's see, 3. You're not going to have many skills, are you? You do art. What is this? Handling. That's very low, but I might be able to bump you up. And researching's 4. That's not the greatest. Again, I always do need people that can do basic